The Commission on Elections has released guidelines for in-person campaign activities in the upcoming 2022 polls. Dante Amento will give us the details live. Dante, go ahead.
Good evening, Diego. The Comelec Resolution 10732 released today contains guidelines for the conduct of in-person campaign, rallies, political meetings or conventions, motorcades and caravans meeting the avance under the new normal for the 2022 elections. Under the rules, all candidates and participants are required to observe minimum public health standards. During in-person campaigns, entering any private dwelling, crowding that violates health protocols, handshakes will not be allowed. Taking selfies, distribution of foods, drinks, goods, and items, among others, are also prohibited. In areas under Alert Level 4 and 5, in-person campaign is not allowed.
But if you're Alert Level 3 or lower, then pwede na. Pag Alert Level 3, in-person campaigning, for example, a candidate or campaign leader may be accompanied by a maximum of 3 support staff. Whereas under Level 2, that will be 5 support staff. Under Alert Level 1, which is basically normal, there will be no limit.
Conducting meetings, conventions, rallies, meeting the avance are allowed up to 70% of the venue's operational capacity. It will also depend whether the venue is indoor or outdoor, and it will also be based on alert level. Motorcades and caravans will have to secure permits from local government units to be submitted to Comelec and secure Comelec permit. There will be Comelec campaign committees that will implement the guidelines in regions, provinces, cities, or municipalities with the help of officials such as barangay tanods and members of the Armed Forces of the Philippines or the Philippine National Police if necessary.
Ano yung trabaho ng campaign committees? The first and probably the most consequential thing that the CCC will do is to classify category levels. You're aware na meron na tayong level 1, 2, 3 system, no, ng IATF. We will be mirroring that with our own category levels for the purpose of deciding kung gaano kahigpit yung restrictions sa in-person campaigning.
No election campaign activity will be allowed without prior approval from the Comelec campaign committees. Meanwhile, Comelec spokesperson Director James Jimenez stressed that violation of the rules on in-person campaigning will constitute an election offense.
This may result in imprisonment of not less than 1 year, but not more than 6 years, and shall not be subject to probation. It can result also in disqualification to hold public office.
Meanwhile, Diego, based on Comelec calendar of activities in connection with the 2022 polls, campaign period will begin on February 8, 2022 for the national candidates and March 25, 2022 for the local candidates. And that's our latest live from Quezon City. Back to you, Diego.
Thank you for that live report, Dante Amento from Quezon City.